Greetings and salutations, my name is JW608 and today I am playing StarMade. And we are delving further into the mysteries of turrets. Although today we won't be using a turret. How can you delve in the mysteries of turrets without using a turret? Because well, we will be using a turret, but just not yet. I want to know more about how mass rail enhancers work. What is a mass rail enhancer? Well, a rail can only support so much weight or mass, like 150-ish, sort of, in that region, before it gives up and it just moves slower and slower and slower. So I want to know exactly how many, or I think it's like 200 extra mass per reactor, or enhancer, I'm sorry. But the real question is, do I need them on the base of my turret in order to get the barrel to move properly? But before we do that, I just wanted to go over some of these. Let's see. So we're going to get that and get all these and get that and get all these. All right, so we're going to go here and go here. So if you hit this one, you need to go that way. Hit this one, you need to go that way. All right. So let's throw down a rail here just to demonstrate. See, that is its standard movement, and it's going to go down, and it's going to hit that, and it's going to turn around. You can adjust the standard movement using rail speed controllers. I don't think they work on turrets. So I'm fairly sure they don't work on turrets because it keeps up with the mouse. Anyway. Now, I believe it's 100 mass. How much mass does a rock have? So right now we are setting at, let's collapse all these because we don't need them right now. Right now we are setting at a mass of 0.2. Rock has 0.3. Let's see. The masses of all these have changed. There we go, that's 0.2. So let's just, I don't know, let's give it a whole bunch. That is a mass of 10. Okay. So let's see. That should be a mass of more than 10. That is a mass of 7,000. No, 13,000. It hadn't finished calculating. And notice the rail has all but stopped. So, but if we start adding these, you should get more and more. I believe it's like 150 mass you get per thing. So that should get us close to, there you go. A 10 by 10 by 7 starts moving this 7,000 back to what it should be. That is the purpose of the mass enhancer, or mass rail enhancers. But they come at a cost. I believe it actually costs power. Let's go station, reactor, consumers. Let's sort them by name. Rail mass enhancer. Yeah, it's costing me 70,000 or 7,040 energy to run these. So I think it's like, what, 110 energy per block or something like that. I don't know. 1 energy per block. Anyway, it costs it power to run mass enhancers. So now my question is about turrets. The big turrets. So let's branch out a bit. There we go. And this should be fine. There we go. Now we have this nice long platform to start putting things down. And let's throw up one of these, and let's, what am I doing? I'm creating docking here, and here, and there, sure. Look at that. Let's hop into this dock, and let's go up a ways, like 30. We're making a stone turret. Cool. A rock turret, I think. And let's create a dock here. Let's stick it this way and do something like this. So now my question, because I've noticed some odd behaviors in the past, that I had more mass rail enhancers than that, and my turret would just barely move. But then when I put them on the base of the turret, it would move fine. So I want to know, does that matter? So let's go ahead and do something like this. Oh no, it's gonna be something. Oh no, we need just long ways. I guess that's not long ways, that's sideways. There we go. This is a great big turret. It's 133. No, we need bigger than that. Let's get it up to 1,000 mass. All right, 1,000 mass, and let's slap a weapon on it. Just a piddly little weapon with like a pea shooter type deal, because I don't really want it to hurt anything. You don't want your weapon to hurt anything. No, I do not want my weapon to hurt anything. Let's throw the damage beam computer there and link it that way. Make sure that's the output. Actually, doesn't really matter. It's a turret, and it aims at anything. And let's hop out of it, and let's activate it by going docks, turrets on. And let's spawn in, mass spawn at, what did I do last time? A sloop? Let's do a schooner. Because I like the word schooner. If that was the only reason I built one, is because I like the word schooner. That is moving painfully slow. So what happens if we obliterate ye old mass rail enhancers? So we're going to remove, replace, pick with camera, just obliterate all those. That has basically stopped, and this huge chunk is still moving about the same rate. Huh, that's interesting. So if we hop here and add mass rail enhancers to the base, 10 by 10, that should do 10 by 10, let's put 100. Ah, there we go. Now it's snapped into position and is firing. I still got this weird clunking. Hey, it doesn't turn off. Oh, I guess I'm not in the same entity with the AI, so I can be in the base of the turret and the barrel's still active. That is still chunky clunky, which I still don't know why it's chunky clunky. The little ones are nice and smooth. The big ones tend to be chunky clunky. I'm wondering if it has to do, because I know there's some quirks with turrets about lining up the AI and the output of the weapon. That usually helps it. I wonder if having the center of mass so far off has anything to do with. These are all things we're going to have to test. The center of mass and all that, because this is basically unacceptable for a turret. This movement and whatever it's doing when they're shooting off half a click off in the wrong direction. But our primary goal today was discovered. Apparently, turrets do not care about the mass enhancers of the mothership, which surprised me. They only care about the mass enhancers on their base, which was a fundamental misunderstanding I had about turrets, and then would complain that they didn't work properly. So, the mass enhancers for the barrel need to be on the base. All right. Huh. So that's good to know. So now when we begin to design these larger turrets, we will know to stick these mass enhancers on the base of the turret so the thing will function properly. All right. Oh, that looks so sad being all lonely and not moving. There we go. Still not moving very quickly, but that's because it's... Well, since we have time, I'll just throw it together this rail speed movement. And now, well, without any activation, it moves at default speed. With activation modules attached, it will move at the percentage of these that are activated. So now it'll moving at quarter speed, half speed, 3/4 speed. That is maximum speed, which is, I believe, is faster than default. Yeah, that is faster than default. So just having one here, that's typically how I set up my elevators. Just one, so it's moving at 100% of capacity, which is faster than default. But if you wanted to move it at like 1% speed, I guess you could do something like this. There you go, and that is now moving at 1%. Because there's 100 activation modules. 2%, 3, 4, this is now moving at 5%. Now it's silly, but you can do it. And now it's cranky with me because I did all that nonsense. Just get rid of that. Alright. Definitely cranky with me. Because it's still trying to calculate all those activation modules, I think. That's still around. Go away. There we go. Finally calculated it out. There we go. And I do not believe that works with the turret axes, does it? It shouldn't. Yep, I can't even. I'm wildly, violently hitting the V key. It will not even attach to a turret axis. You can hit that block. Oh, you also do like a single block. Like if you wanted to, you could like checkerboard these. So it goes fast, slow, fast, slow, fast, slow. And you can have multiple anyway. It gets very neat. You can do nifty things with it. Control timings and all that jazz. I don't know what that is, but it's gone now. Alright, so the important thing is we've learned that the base of the turret needs, and I've suspected this, but now I have definitively proven it, the base of the turret needs mass enhancers. That is a piece of invaluable information. Priceless almost. Alright. Especially once we start building the bigger turrets, and I keep wondering, I have 10 bajillion mass enhancers on the mothership. Why is the turret not moving at all? It's because I need the 10 bajillion mass enhancers on the base of the turret. It doesn't inherit, apparently. Well, it inherits to one level, well, I guess it doesn't really inherit. Actually, out of curiosity, can we see if it inherits? So, let's put this way. No, that would require more setup. Never mind. I think we're done for today. And I don't actually know. I really want to know if that inherits it or not. So let's do something like this. No, come on. Come on, buttons. It's not the button I wanted. I wanted these buttons. So I really want to know if it inherits the mass enhancers of the unit below it. And we're just going to do this manually. We're not going to have it move independently. So we go this way. And that does just fine. But now what happens if we add it's 11 mass. That's only 20 mass, 30 mass, 40. 100 and whatever. $900 mass. There. Go back into here. Does this inherit? Nope, it does not inherit its parents' it does not inherit its parents' mass rail enhancers. So the mass rail enhancers only are applicable to the entity they are on. All right, that is now if I can add its own. See, now it starts moving. And then if I add another entity, or if I add a rail on this entity, it will not inherit its parents' mass rail enhancers. So, mass rail enhancers are not hereditary. That's interesting. So I can't inherit them. I never really thought about it. And now I know. And knowing is like 3/4 of the battle. And I have the strangest turret ever devised by man. A big plate moving back and forth with a single beam. Oh, it doesn't even move back and forth. You have to hit the button. Alright, anyway, that was fun. But it does set us up for future experiments, and we have gained a good deal of knowledge. Alright, anywho, I have been JW608. This has been StarMade, and I'll dig you cats later.